Hey everyone, good morning. Today's video is specially for class 12 students, for those who are following Meghalaya Board of School Education English syllabus. And today in this video I'll be explaining on one topic, that is the Rattrap, written by Selma Lagerlöf. This is a heart-touching tale that shows us how kindness can transform a person, even someone who has done wrong. The story is not just about a peddler who sells rat traps, but also about human nature, temptation, and redemption. So the story begins with a poor man who goes from place to place selling rat traps. So in this picture, you will see a poor wanderer who is trying to sell the rat traps he made. This person, or this poor wanderer, was very lonely, hungry, and often resorts to begging or stealing to survive. This is because the rat traps he sells and the money he earns from it is not enough for his survival. One day, a strange thought strikes him. He believes that the whole world is a rat trap. He says that the world offers us baits like money, luxury, shelter, and once we fall for it, we are trapped just like the rats. One evening, he seeks shelter at a small cottage. The man who lives there is a crofter, a friendly and generous old man. As he was trudging along the road, he realized that it was already going to be dark, or soon it will be dark, so therefore he thought of taking shelter. The crofter gives him food, talks to him, even showing him the money he has earned, and keeps in a pouch by the window. So the crofter also was a lonely man who has no wife or children, and therefore he was happy to get a company to share with. Here, the next day, after the crofter leaves, the peddler steals the 30 kroner money and ran into the forest. So the very next day, the peddler steals the 30 kroner and runs off into the forest. After stealing, the peddler feels proud of the act of smartness because he did not break the door to steal the money, but he easily stole the money through the window. And therefore, he was so proud of his smartness, but not for long. He soon gets lost in the forest, wandering in circles. Now he realizes what he said earlier. The world really is a rat trap, and now he is caught in it himself. So he starts to feel like he's really caught in a rat trap in this picture. Tired and hopeless, he lies down and thinks he will die. So tired and cold, he walks towards nearby iron mill. He just thought he will die because he felt that it was his dead end. He could find no way out. He walked towards the nearby iron mill because he heard the sound coming, and therefore he thought maybe there is someone who could give him some help, or maybe who could give him a shelter for the night and food to eat. So this iron mill belongs to a prominent iron master, and this iron master, the owner of the iron mill, mistakes him for an old army friend, Captain von Stale, and this iron master was happy to meet his old friend again. But the peddler, right from the start, he knew that he was being mistaken. However, the peddler decided not to unravel his identity and does not correct him. After all, he hoped to get money, food, and a warm bed. Therefore, he decided to hide the truth. The next morning, the ironmaster's daughter, Edla Wilmanson, comes to the iron mill to talk and convince the peddler to come to their house, in which her father failed the previous night. That is, in persuading the Rattrap peddler to accept the invitation to be their guest for Christmas Eve. And even the father, that is the ironmaster, thought maybe the daughter would have a better persuasion than himself. It was only after the peddler had been thoroughly cleaned and groomed that the ironmaster recognized his error. The man was not his long-lost friend, but an unknown stranger. At the manor house, Despite knowing the true identity of the poor peddler, the fact that the poor peddler is not a real captain, Edla Wilmanson treats him with kindness and respect. She even offered or served him food. Edla's kindness touches the heart of the peddler. The peddler feels ashamed but touched by her kindness, because for the first time in his entire life, he was treated like a human being, with kindness, love, and respect. Now the peddler feels guilty and he wants to become a better person. So before leaving, this person, the peddler, he left Edla a gift and returns the stolen money. Whatever money he stole from the old crofter, he decided to return it through Edla. Edla was happy to receive a gift, and the gift contains 3 wrinkled 10-kroner notes, a Rattrap, and inside the Rattrap there was a letter written in jagged characters. And in this letter, he thanked Edla for her kindness, saying that she helped him become a better man. He signs the letter as Captain Von Stale, not to pretend anymore, but to show that now he feels worthy of the name. So what does this story teach us? It teaches us that everyone has some goodness inside them waiting to be awakened. Redemption is possible. Even a thief can become a good man if treated kindly. The world may be a trap, but love and kindness can free a person from guilt and evil. True nobility comes from actions and character and not social status. So that's all for today's video. I hope you have learned the chapter or the topic. In the next video, I'll be providing you with the notes again on the chapter. And till then, thank you so much.